What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So this is just mind-boggling to me. It is shocking how much these predictions that I see for Cronos just fail to see the point and fail to see the vision. And maybe they're just trying to suppress the position. That's possible. They could be suppressing this position because they truly just don't want people to buy into it, or maybe they're trying to hog it all for themselves. I don't know. But this should be at a much higher point right now. And it will be at a much higher point later when people truly realize what CRO is. So for me, I've realized what CRO was since the moment I invested on that exchange. The first exchange I ever bought anything on was Coinbase, but then I moved over to CRO or crypto.com and saw the opportunity to be able to stake and the different rewards structure that they did have there. And yes, they did dial back that reward. They pulled it back, knowing that a bear market was coming. What smart exchanges, smart people do is to do that. Yes, it is something that people weren't really a big fan of, because they're like, how I moved over here to be able to gain, a 12% APY, and I can't gain that 12% APY anymore because you cut that. Well, the reason why they cut it is for sustainability of the staking program overall. And then when you see the bullish market, boom, it's back up to where it needs to be. So we've seen so much with this position over the years. I've seen so much. I know a lot of people haven't really been paying attention to it. So when I see some of these predictions that are out there saying that CRO will get to 10 cents by 2030, basically being 6 or 7 years, and saying that it's going to take 6 or 7 years to move 4 cents and move up to, a $2+ billion market cap. Like, what? That doesn't make sense to me, that you're talking about how it's going to move to a $2 billion market cap or whatever in 6 years. You think that this is not that valuable, that it didn't fall back and wasn't just worth 40 cents, 50 cents for a long period of time, wasn't just up at a $22 billion market cap. I don't see where they're coming from, because all of the things that I've read have always been about chart history and how the chart has moved over these last months or year or so. So for me, I see a lot of opportunity. For a lot of other people I follow as well, they see a lot of opportunity. And it's all in the uses. So if CRO is the largest exchange token that's out there, how is it not more valuable? Right? You look at Binance and BNB. BNB is not an exchange token. Majority of the support and the volume will come from the blockchain, right? It's about the blockchain. It's not about the exchange. And you really don't have a massive amount of integration or a connection between the two. You have something, right? I don't know exactly what, because I'm not a big fan of Binance. I don't really have, BNB. And well, I get it from time to time, but I don't have a Binance account because, I could have Binance.us, but it's not really the exact same, right? So for Cronos, I know it has a lot of potential, and we're going to dig into what that potential is and show you guys why I strongly believe in it and why I would love, and I'm working my way up to holding 100,000 CRO. And I know a lot of people that hold 200 or 300,000 or even more than that, because they truly believe in what this position will be. And while that's only worth a couple of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, it will be worth most likely hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in the end, depending on what they decide to do with it. So hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Rumble, I have all of this content over on Rumble, and we are going to do unique content over the weekends and just try and do like unique live streams only for Rumble itself, maybe as well as some original content that goes on there and not just like content that goes on both platforms. But if you want to support me, feel free to support me on that platform. It does help out. Now, again, I have a link for CRO. I have a link for crypto.com in the description. If you guys want to sign up for crypto.com, please do so. It does help out the channel. I get a kickback, and you'll also be able to receive that kickback as well and understand what CRO is all about. So the reason why CRO has so much strength, and why I believe it's stronger than a lot of other projects that are out there, is because, again, it is the top exchange token that's there. The reason why it's so connected to the exchange is when you go into the exchange and you decide you want to start staking, in order to get an increased amount to stake, you need to stake CRO. You need to have CRO held in your wallet and staked for a certain amount of time. This creates a longer hold time, meaning that it has strength, sort of like an ETF, where you have people that hold an ETF for a very long period of time. They hold CRO for a very long period of time, right? That creates a ton of strength in itself. Then you have CRO that you would be able to stake for the card. So not only are you staking for the increased staking benefits, couldn't think of it, the increased staking benefits for like Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the other ones, you're also staking for the cards, or you're staking for the different rewards benefits that you can get from that. Now they did dial those back, which is what all good companies do. When you have a bear market, you decide to, dial some things back. Yes, you don't want to completely upset everybody and take it away completely, but just dialing it back extends the life of being able to even offer rewards at all. And then as we get into the bull market, you now offer those rewards again, and we have it off and running off to the races, and it's back to normal, and people are gaining maybe 10, 12% again from their USDC. You never really know exactly how that's going to be because they can change exactly what they want to do when it comes to the staking amount, as well as what rewards you get. You have different tiers of rewards depending on how much you stake, meaning that people are going to stake it longer because they want those rewards within that card or those cards. Then you also have the NFT side of things, where NFTs, yes, they don't really hold value as much, but we've seen that crypto.com has launched some really, really good NFTs, some different ones that, range from millions of dollars to tens of millions of dollars. And with that, and seeing all of those millions of dollars that are flowing through it, you can now have the ability to only purchase in CRO, which could bring this thing to the next level. So there's many different benefits, many different use cases that you could have with CRO that can push this to that level that we want. Now, currently, it stands at 6.4 cents. It's up 4.8% today, even though the market's only up by about 1%. You see the market at a $1.29 trillion market cap. However, CRO is, definitely pumping up a little bit and seeing a pretty decent amount of movement. The volume today is up by 69%, almost 70% to 11.4 million. And you're probably like, 11.4 million is not a lot. CRO doesn't need that much. With all the people that are staking for a long period of time, it creates strength that way. So that's why it still holds a $1.6 billion market cap. Now, when you do see, 30, 40, 50, $100 million worth of volume, well, now you then see this pick up to a whole nother level where it's not worth 6 cents, it's worth 10 and 12 cents and 20 cents and back to where it was normally. Like if we look at all history, yes, in the last 7 days, it's up 10%. In the last month, it's up 27% from this low here of about right below 5 cents. And then you see it here that it is down about 42% where it was up here at about 10 or 11 cents or 13 cents or so. Now, if we go back all history, we can see how this has held above 40 cents for a while, right? It wasn't just a short period of time. You saw in November, like everything else, it started to pull back with everything else. And now you could see it level out and catch some strength. That's where I'm looking for that strength at. And that's where I'm looking for an initial selling point to gain maybe a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm not even looking for that as an initial selling point. My initial selling point is above this level. Is somewhere around a dollar-ish, maybe between $1 and $1.50. Because $1 is only a $25 billion market cap. And I strongly believe that CRO can hit well above a $25 billion market cap. And that may be just my opinion. It may be a lot of other people's opinion that we see on YouTube, on Twitter, but I strongly believe that this can be worth a hell of a lot more than where we are right now, and will be worth a hell of a lot more than where we are right now. It is going to shock a lot of people, and they're going to say the same thing that they said with Bitcoin. I wish I would have put more money in it. I wish I would have bought more. I wish I would have just made one little purchase of this position because it's skyrocketing to a whole nother level that I couldn't even have fathomed in my wildest dreams, right? So Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys go and follow me on Rumble. Again, I just want you guys to support this channel, and I want to be able to build it. I pretty much, upload everything that I do have here. It's getting like tens of views, sometimes hundreds of views, depending on what type of video. And the live streams do get a decent amount of traction. So if you guys want to follow me, feel free to follow me, Matthew Perry, or the link will be at the top of the description. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.